Okay, hello ladies. So we've got some Pilates that we're going to do for you that you can be getting on with at home while we're all kind of a little bit trapped for now. Anyway, it's good to stay healthy, it's good to try and keep moving, and hopefully we can all reconvene soon. So we're just going to run through a little warm up here, and then we can keep that separate from the other sections that I'm going to put together for you. So I'm going to hopefully put together a section for your glutes and your hips, for your stomach, for your shoulders, so that you can pick and choose what you do rather than you having to do a whole class in one go. Okay, so I'm going to do the warm-up section now, so if you're doing another section of the videos, then probably ideally do the warm-up section first. We're going to run through the key principles of your Pilates, the key elements, and then just do a little bit of a warm-up with a bit of balance and mobility like we do in the classes, and then we'll leave it there and move on to the other sections. So for this part of the class, you don't need any equipment. You can have a mat if you want to, but if you're indoors and you're in the house on carpet, then that's fine. For the other sections, just worth having a towel. I've got a towel rather than using the head blocks. So if you haven't got any equipment, that doesn't matter. Okay, so we're just going to start with your head and neck. So I want you to think about imagining you've got a helium balloon on your head. Imagine that's floating, lifting you, and you're just going to lengthen up through the back of your neck. Imagine your chin gently tucking in, so you've got a nice alignment through your head and neck down to your shoulders. Let's think about the position of your shoulders and your shoulder blades. I want you to bring them up to your ears and then down and away from you. So keep going, lifting up and down. So you're really trying to pull those shoulders away from your ears, just lengthen out that tension that might build up in your upper shoulders, especially. We're all probably a little bit stressed at the moment. Okay, down we go, one more. And then we're going to think about the movement of your shoulder blades around your chest wall. So rolling them round and forwards, squeezing them back. So forwards and back. Keep going. Just rolling them forward, squeezing the chest, squeezing them back together. Open the chest one more time each way. And back. And then let's just roll round. So roll the shoulders back and down. So you're just squeezing down together those muscles that bring your shoulder blades down and back. Open across the collarbones. One more. And keep the shoulder blades down and back. Squeeze them together, keep them open. And just relax. So now you should feel like your collarbones are wide, that open, your chin's still tucked in, you've still got that helium balloon on your head. Okay, we're going to think about the ribs, we're going to think about your breathing. So place your hands on your rib cage for me, and then we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And I want you to think about your rib cage expanding into your hands as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, the rib cage comes back down. So keep taking some nice deep lateral breaths in and out. Good, couple more, breathing in and out, nice deep breaths. Thinking about the shoulders staying down as you breathe in, so you're not breathing into the top of your lungs, you're taking that air down to the bases, expanding your chest as you do it. Just one more and out, well done. Okay, we're also going to think about breathing with our diaphragm, so not just into the lateral corners of our lungs, but down into your tummy. So the diaphragm sits the base of your lungs like a skin of a drum. We want to descend that down into your tummy. So this is going to get you to breathe down and deep into the bottom parts of your lungs. So your hands come onto your tummy as you breathe in. Your tummy should lift out in front of you, and as you breathe out, it should recoil back in. So keep going, breathing in, down into the tummy, breathing out. Keep going, so your chest shouldn't rise. The tummy comes out and it goes in. And what you'll feel, especially as you breathe out, you can feel how your tummy almost has to contract and recoil to encourage the air out of your lungs. And that's what we use with Pilates to help encourage your core muscles to work when you're doing any sort of exertion or part of the exercise that requires more effort. So just think about how that feels, that breath out as you push out. Feel your tummy muscles just engage, maybe your pelvic floor lift up and as you're breathing out. So those muscles are really important, what we want to engage throughout the rest of the class. Okay, so just relaxing with the breath. We take the hands onto the hips, so your hands are resting on the top of your pelvis. Imagine your whole pelvis like a bucket of water, okay? And you're going to tip the water out the front of that bucket and then tip it out the back of the bucket. So you're tipping your pelvis forwards and back. By doing that, you're going to feel your lower back arching. I want you to try and keep your upper body nice and still, so that movement's just happening around your pelvis. And as you do that movement, just also feel which direction feels like it's more effort. If there's a direction you feel you have to work harder to push into, then by encouraging your spine in that direction, you're probably encouraging it into the movement that it's not using. Okay, so I know for me, I have to try and work harder to tuck my tailbone under because my back tends to arch. So if you can just feel which is easier or harder for you, and then you want to find that halfway point between those two extremes. So once you've found that mid position, that's what we consider your neutral spine. So you're looking at having a small arch in your lower back. It's not completely flat and it's not an extreme arch, somewhere in between. Get it comfortable for you. Now just think about your tummy. Let your tummy muscles relax, let your bottom relax. You know, we do this in class a lot. We're thinking about your pelvic floor. Really, really important. I know I always go on about it in class, so let's just think about that hammock of muscle that sits right at the base of your pelvis. Really important for your core strength and stability. So from here, I want you to just think about drawing up and in. So it's those muscles you'd use to stop yourself having a wee or breaking wind, God forbid. Okay, so you're going to draw up and in, hold it, and relax. Now I want you to, again, do that and think about what muscles are you using. Are you just using up the pelvic floor, or are you squeezing your bottom? If your bottom's squeezing, try and relax it. Try and just isolate that contraction to your pelvic floor, to that underneath part of your body. Okay, so you're lifting and lowering. We're going to do one more, we're going to hold it. So draw up and in, keep it there for me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. 10 little quick ones now. So contract, relax, contract, relax. So you're lifting and lowering. Keep going. So contract, relax, contract, relax. 3 more. Making sure you relax in between. I know we might look like we're doing nothing, but we are. We're working important muscles. Couple more. And relax. Okay, good. So now we've sort of covered some of those key principles of Pilates from your head, neck and shoulders, ribs, breathing, tummy and pelvis position. We actually need to move a little bit now. Okay, so I just want you to just bend into a little squat and back up. So you should feel your feet and knees in line. As you look down at your knees, they should be in line with your toes, not dropping in, not dropping out. Squeezing your bottom as you come up. Keep going. Squeeze as you lift. Couple more, the weight just goes a little bit into your heels as you do that squat. Last time, and stay up. Okay, let's think about lifting and lowering onto those toes. So come onto your toes, down onto your heels. Keep going. Okay, so this is the other thing I like to go on about in class, is trying to get us to come up in a straight line and down. So to do that, you almost have to push through your big toes so that you don't tip out at the ankles. Okay, so nice straight line with the heels and down. 2 more. Last one. Okay, we're going to combine it for our little foot series. So let's come onto our toes, drop down into that squat, stretch up tall and come down. And if you make a mistake, that's good. It shows it's challenging enough. Stretch up and down. Let's go onto your toes, drop into your squat, stretch up tall and down. Last couple. Good. And down. Last one. Stretch up as you come up and relax the arms by your sides. Good. Okay, so a little bit more work to get our upper body loosened up. Bring your arms up in front of you. I'm going to do our arm openings. We're going to lead with your right. Take it round and back. Big circle back to the front and your left. With this exercise, I want you to think about keeping your hips facing forwards. So as you look at the hand as you go around, you're rotating through the trunk, opening up your upper body. but keeping those hips facing forwards. Let's just do one more each side. And again, back to the center. Let your arms relax down. Okay, good. So let's just walk through the feet. Get the feet and ankles moving. Bring your elbows to your side, and I want you to open and close. So you stretch across the chest. Get it moving. And then we're just going to reach the arms out into our little Cleopatras. Okay, here we go. We're going out and down, back to your sides, out and down, back to your sides. Good. Keep it going. 2 more. And relax your arms back down. Well done. Okay, take your feet wide. Tummy drawn in. A few little wide sumo squats. Again, the knees are going in line with your toes. Shoulders are down and back. Breath in, breathe out as you squat. Come back up. And again. So the weight's just going into your heels. Keep the tummy drawn in, keep that pelvic floor engaged. Last couple. Okay, going to stay down. Bring your arms to the center. Keep those knees pushed back, tummy drawn in. Lift your right arm. Lift your left arm. And again. One more each side. And keep them front. Hold it there, lift your heels and down. Lift your heels and down. Keep your tummy drawn in. 2 more. Last one. And come back up. Well done. Okay, just keeping the feet wide. Lunge to your right. Hips stay forwards, tummy drawn in. That arm circle round. 2, 3, 2 more. And then reach that arm above your head. Do a nice big stretch over. Stretch through your waist. And relax it back. Going back for another little set of sumo squats. Tummy drawn in. Off we go. Down and up. Shoulders down and back. Well done. Squeeze your bottom as you lift up. 1 more. And up. Okay, let's take it across to the other side. Lunge the other way. Arm circles round. One more. And then reach the arm above your head. Big side stretch. And relax back down. Good. Okay, bring the feet center. Little bit of segmental movement for your spine. Now we're just going to do our roll down. But we're not going to take it out into a plank or a press up. We can bring that into some of the other sections of the class, okay? So we're just thinking about the movement of your spine, tummy drawn in, just take a breath in, arms up, go onto your toes, come down, chin to chest, and roll. We're just thinking segment by segment now. So as you roll, you're uncurling your upper back, your lower back, move from the hips, and then once you dangle, take a breath in and uncurl, tailbone down to the floor, rolling yourself back up, shoulders down and relaxed, head lifted. I'm just going to do that from the side so you can think about what's happening. Breath in, arms up, come down, bring your chin to your chest, segmental movement. Just try and think about each part of your spine rolling down one after another. And then you move from your hips, take it to the stretch, breathe in and hold it, and uncurl, tailbone down, rolling up, shoulders down and relaxed, head lifted. We're just going to do the last one now, up onto your toes, down, chin to chest, rolling it forwards. Let those arms dangle, let the head relax down. Wait until you feel the stretch building up in your hamstrings and your calves. Breathe in and uncurl. shoulders down and relaxed, head lifted and relax. Okay, so we're going to be ready to go into your next section now, whichever one you choose. Thank you.